Hello and welcome to the studio. My name is Scott and today I'm going to share with you 5 things that beginner guitarists should know. Number 1, your guitar will be out of tune more often than you think. It doesn't matter whether you've got an electric or an acoustic, steel or nylon, all those different materials react differently to temperature and humidity changes. Also, if you start playing a cold guitar, the heat from your fingers will warm up the strings and affect the tuning. If you would like your guitar teacher to die a little bit inside, then say this. So, Leonard, you ready to start? Are you in tune?
Yeah, it should be. My nan came round Sunday and tuned it for me.
Tip number 2, avoid Facebook groups. Now, if you are in a group with your friends and you give each other challenges and encouragement and you share your experience with each other, that's good, that's great, then do it. If it's run by someone with a specific learning pattern in mind and they know what they're doing and you trust their knowledge, then that's fine, great. But the big Facebook groups where they let any beginners in to learn guitar, there's more drama and ego than anything else. The smallest questions can spark the biggest arguments.
Hi, this is my first post in this group. I've come across a few people mention cadences. I'm not sure what a cadence is. Can someone explain?
Yes, I believe I can help you. It could be perfect, imperfect, plagal, or interrupted cadence. Those are the main ones.
Yeah, but what about the pathetic cadence when you go from the Neapolitan second?
Yeah, but I don't think they're talking about that one.
Yes, but they could be, so why would you just assume that they didn't want to know about the pathetic?
Oh yes, well, Roman numerals, those, it's a classic way to read.
Blah! I've been playing in my local pub for 40 years, and I know everything there is about guitar. You should be listening to me. No one else has a clue.
When there's uppercase and lowercase, the lowercase means minor, the upper...
Let me tell you one thing, I'm from Nashville and we don't even deal with uppercase and lowercase, we just say the numbers as they are. So shut your mouth.
I believe you should shut your mouth, sir. Can I interject? I've got a video here, I'd love if you watch it, and if you want to sub to me, I'll sub to you, just send me a picture of your channel.
You better shut your mouth. I'm gonna subscribe to you the first chance I get, dude.
Well, is that really relevant?
You shut your mouth, he's gonna subscribe to me.
But it is good for entertainment, I suppose. Tip number 3, don't trust all tablature that you find on Google. If it's free, then it's someone's opinion of what they think that song should be. And every song has multiple ways to play it. You can look up online any amount of teachers teaching one song. You're going to have various ways. You're going to have different approaches, different ways to fret chords, different ways to strum the rhythm. And it's all up to the individual. You need to learn how to work out your own songs eventually. That should be your goal. Since the dawn of the internet, playing guitar is just so accessible. You have thousands of people like me just spurting information at you all the time. Do this, do that, do that. This is a pentatonic scale, this is a G scale, whatever. Everything is just at you all the time. And there's so many different voices from everywhere, from different places in the world. Some people have learned from Nashville and they've got a particular way to pronounce chord changes and chord formulas. It's completely different to people who learn from Europe. Eastern music is entirely different from Western music. And it's all there. It's all just there, all at you. You can access anything. And before the internet, that wasn't the case. If you wanted to play guitar, you had to put a little bit of effort in. You had to, get your guitar. If you could afford guitar lessons, then you have guitar lessons, and you just kind of take on board whatever your teacher is saying, and they introduce you to different things at different points, hopefully if they're a good teacher, and it all depends on your level as to where you're going to go next and what your interests are and where that leads you, rather than, I want to play The Trooper by Iron Maiden. Okay, this is how you do it. This is where you put your fingers. You just do it. Yeah, great. You can now play guitar. But you have no idea what you're doing. You're just learning shapes, you're learning positions, and that's it. You're not playing a musical instrument. The people that taught me, the older generation, they always have much, much more developed ear, because that was an essential part of their learning. A lot of people couldn't afford guitar lessons, so all they had was a record, their guitar, and themselves. They just play the record over and over again, and they try to find the note that fits. And then, they'd go on to the next bit, they'd get it right, they get it wrong, they get it wrong, they get it wrong. Over and over again, thousands and thousands of times. And they learn guitar the same way that we learn to speak. It's through imitation. You just copy what you can hear. And then the connection to your guitar is the same as your voice. I'll give you an example. I can sing any note I want, so I can play it on the guitar. Even if I wanna sing the blues. To start you off, try to play Happy Birthday on one string, any string you want. Start with an open note and try and work out the rest of the notes all on your own, just with the notes in your head. It can be any tune. I'm just picking Happy Birthday. I'm guessing you know what it goes like. And it's a little bit of a heads up to one of the courses that I've got coming in future. Tip number 4, if you start to experiment with standing up and playing, tuck your t-shirt into your trousers because your belt is going to wear a hole in every one of your t-shirts. Tip number 5 is kind of 2 in 1, and it's more about what not to do. It is said that if you do any of these things, then a guitarist somewhere will drop his plectrum into oblivion, never to be seen again. One is the word riff.
Well, there's something I really want to learn today.
Okay, cool. What's that?
It's this really cool rift.
Oh, you mean like the gap that forms between two tectonic plates?
No, like a classic rock rift.
Ah, I see. So when two members of a band, their relationship becomes under a bit of strain and a rift will form between them and they drift apart a little bit.
No, stupid. I want to play a rock rift on the guitar.
It's riff! Riff! And one is the word mic. Now the word mic is an abbreviation of the word microphone. This is how you spell mic. These 3 letters there, M-I-C, that's how you spell mic. This is an abbreviation of the name Michael. This is not how you spell Mike. I hope that clears it up. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, please hit like. If you want to see more, don't forget to